So the first step is going to be the removal of the outside fairing. It's going to be 6 screws holding it in with a T25 all around the inside of the fairing. Now that you have the fairing screws off, you're going to need to remove the blinkers. Those are held down by just a couple studs and bolts here. Before doing that, you're going to want to cover up that front fender so you don't drop the fairing on it and damage anything. Cloth should do, but you can cover it up with that if you want. Alright, now that your directionals are off, it should look a little something like that. These bolts are out on both sides. You may want to grab a buddy for this one. You're going to be taking the front fairing off. So it's hooked on 2 hooks pretty much on the front. You're going to want to almost bear hug the entire fairing and lift it up. Should lift it off of those hooks. It will be connected to the headlights. There will be 2 plugs there, so it'll be holding onto that. This is definitely where you're going to want that fender covered up. Like I said, you might want a buddy to help you out with lifting this out. So right about now you should be looking at this complete mess of wires. This is what the inside of your fairing looks like. So your speakers are going to be right here, as you can probably tell. On each speaker, they're going to be held together by these little clips here and a surrounding little shroud. With the Hogtunes kit, you do get the outside screen, so we're going to replace all of that. Since we're replacing the entire speaker and the screen, there's a couple specific bolts that you'll take out. So you'll take this speed nut out, and there's going to be 3 main ones surrounding the speaker that we're going to be taking out. Now I took this side out already, so once you're done it should just be open and you'll be able to replace the speaker right from there. So since we're replacing the screens and the speakers, we're actually going to want to separate the Hogtunes speaker from their mesh grills. There's going to be 4 Phillips head screws right here that we'll take off. We'll separate that and we'll install them separately. So now that you have the screen separated from the Hogtunes speakers, you can pop those right in. They do supply 6 of these screws. And you'll reinstall them where they were on the stock location. You'll also reinstall that stock speed nut. After that, we'll install the speaker. Alright, now that that's all installed, everything's plugged back. Should look a little something like this. After that, you're just going to repeat the same thing for the other side with the other speaker. Now that everything's all patched up and put together, I always like checking the functionality of it, make sure it works before I put that front fairing on. So we'll click this on, make sure all the lights work.
won't break the code. Young niggas trying not to die. We just pray that we get old. My niggas is gone.